I'm down with some type of allergen, something. I'm not feeling great. I'm in bed. I'm outside because I need to break in fresh air. But I'm laying here in bed, sick, and I was thinking it's May, which is Mother's Day month. And I have finally gotten to the point that I no longer hate the month because of just the trauma from my mother, that I can now kind of start like looking at things and not just like instantly like have fear or sadness or just piss the fuck off. I'm actually able to like process things again. And I don't think a lot of people understand that a lot of millennial generation don't do Mother's Day, they don't do Father's Day because their parents was a monster behind closed doors that no one else saw, and that if it's only you getting it and it's only them being there, there's only two people that know what really happens behind those closed doors. And if the other person is gaslighting like no else, it will make you feel like you are crazy and you have these just like haunting bad dreams that just keep replaying, when in reality they're memories. And I think that's also why millennials don't have kids, because they don't want to accidentally turn into their parents and give another kid a horrible childhood. And every childhood is going to be horrible in some sense, because being a human, I mean, it is not meant to be forever. My memory apparently is running out. I'm going to have to upload and dump so many files. Okay. I think that's why a lot of millennials don't do the Mother's Day, Father's Day thing. And I think a lot of millennials attach to our grandparents or great-grandparents because they were more parental than our parents was. But we gotta remember, our parents are usually fucked up because of our parents. And in my case, my mother was adopted. And so I actually knew her biological mother since a young age. I still have birthday cards that she sent me. And then as soon as she didn't like the way my mother's life was going, she just dropped her. I don't know when my mother was shocked. She literally didn't want her from births. So I don't know what made her think she would want her then. Maybe just desperation and like a sense of belonging. But I mean, as an adult, I reached out and I got the same cold-hearted bitch thing. And I think that is the problem. I don't think men's the problem. I don't think men are the problem. I think women are the problem. And how we process things, and we no longer have that like chain of command, because guess what? We can create life that even science can't do. So as a woman, I understand that feeling of I can create life. Who can tell me what to do? I can do something that over half of the population can't do and science can't do. And it gets to our head, it gets to our ego, and that's when things go to shit. Because used to, in the ancient tribal ways of how the fuck we survived so long, because modern civilization is shit and really hasn't been around as long, but since public schools have kind of like completely opted out of teaching accurate history, people have seemed to have forgotten that modern shit is modern. It's not been here that long. We have got to go back to the way of our tribals, ancestors, because they actually survived. They actually built something, and we're over here selling it to each other like dumbasses. I think the first step on a social level to start making the biggest impact is women to wear head coverings again. Not a religious thing, not a political thing, but just to remind us that we were meant, we were built, we were designed, and we were brought to earth to help people, not A queen does not sit there on a throne all day and thinking she's hot shit. You know what an actual queen is doing? She had got her boots on the ground, talking to the villagers, making sure that trade's happening, making sure, anything the king's not paying attention to or doesn't have time for or is not cut out to do, that's what she's doing. She's not in the castle being waited on. She's taking care of her people. And all these bitches online saying, I'm a queen. For what? For what? What are you the queen of? Your couch? You're the queen of your couch. I mean, not even the whole house. Just the couch. That's what you queen of. Y'all want respect from other women? Start doing something that a queen would actually do and not just lay there declaring yourself a queen when your ass can't even get up and make sure your kingdom is running right. So you want to keep blaming men? Get up and actually run shit, and not the commercial way. Run it like the tribal women would have ran it, because that's what our ancestors did. That's what kept us alive. This way of life is killing us, the planet, and literally the future generations. And some of y'all are finally starting to wake up and see it. Some of y'all still over here going, which way they go, George? And the numbers are starting to kill us, y'all. Y'all have got to wake up, because the numbers are not what they should be. And I don't think people understand. It's time to wake up. Quit playing Dreamland and start living in the world where the real shit's actually happening. Internet land, internet world, it's so fake, y'all. That's the thing. They play it off kind of like sitcoms on TV, but it's on the internet. Just because it's a daily vlog doesn't mean it's all day and not the nice parts. That's literally why people who treat their personal brands like memory books is because it is a memory book. They're just keeping the spots they want other people to see. Life is dirty, life is messy, life doesn't have filters, and I'm getting to the point that I don't have a filter either, and I'm tired of apologizing for it, because have you looked around lately? I have, and I'm done.